you please introduce yourself?
Hi, I'm Jerry Thomas from Bosco Institute, Jorhat in Assam. We offer masters in social work and ours is the first batch now that is running at the moment.
Okay. And can you talk a little bit more about working with young people?
Working with young people is a passion for Don Bosco people. I belong to the Salesians of Don Bosco. And last 6 years, from 2001 to 2007, I was working with Northeastern Regional Youth Commission. Basically, it's into training of youth and ensuring that young people get the space that they have for engaging in society. And during this time, we took up a very challenging issue of the violence in the Northeast. And we thought if young people can be trained for violence, they could also be trained for building peace. So with that, we started the peace education and peace building program with young people at the center. I think we were quite realistic in this approach because we said we are not going to eliminate violence. Violence in the Northeast will continue for many more years as long as the political issues are there. So what we said was, can we prepare young people to live with violence without becoming violent themselves? So it is with that we started this program. We selected young people, we trained them in peace skills, starting from their own experience of violence. And I think the biggest strength that we had was most of them were victims of violence, one way or the other. So they had strong feelings of anger, frustration, cynicism, sadness, which I think they were able to handle quite well and said, we can utilize these energies for something that is meaningful. So we had, and all of them had to spend every month almost 18 to 30 hours engaging with their friends in their own localities. We also introduced peace education through drama and music, which is a very strong point for our people. So, and that was very, very meaningful. The only scare was we were afraid of the various groups that are against peace. But till today, I think nobody has harmed them. We have young people who have been frighteningly committed. In the sense of instead of being, in spite of being beaten up, in spite of being threatened by militant groups, very, very aggressive groups, they said, no, we'll continue doing what we are doing. For very many of them, it was their personal engagement, a way of expressing their commitment because they suffered violence elsewhere.
And why did you think it was important to participate in this consultation on active citizenship?
Interestingly, Don Bosco had a vision for youth, and a part of it is honest citizens. So this term, citizenship, captured me. Last year in October, the Don Bosco Youth Services of South Asia got together for the next 6 years of themes, the focus on youth ministry, and one of the themes is nation building, which I must say I pushed through quite strongly. So I thought here we would get a much broader perspective of citizenship and also nation building. I hope to take this back to the Don Bosco organization, what comes out of this.
What do you hope to gain from this 2-day event?
Engagement with individuals and organizations, understanding their approaches to youth, which could be very different from our approach, and see how we can learn from them and if possible create networks, because we have Don Bosco networks all over the country. And if there are people who work with you, there is no reason why we should stand alone and say this should be Don Bosco alone. Create a network where in the interest of youth we are able to bring the best talents and best commitment in the country. And I think that's what we will take back.
Thank you very much.